Hey everyone, and I have an unboxing. So, Carrie Mallon, I think that's how, I don't know how to say Carrie's last name. She does tarot and stuff. Spacious Tarot Lady, one of them. And she started posting this stuff. The Hayworth Tarot, and Hayworth, excuse me, not Hayworth. Hayworth Tarot, and I'm like, this is stunning. How comes in a nice little bit. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Little moon. So, yeah. And I really liked it. Last year, for the last 2 years, for various reasons, I really haven't, last year I didn't buy any decks. It's been like, this is the first deck I've bought in at least 13 months, actually longer, because the previous year, the only deck I bought was the Saki Tarot, which, oh my god, that's so cool. Which I love dearly and is currently out of print, and Monica's not sure she's gonna do another round or not, so I'm very happy I have that one. But so I've not been buying decks. I just, in a way, I just haven't wanted to. It's like I bought a bunch and I'm like, I feel like I'm not using it. It's like a few years ago, and I'm on a message board thing, been for years, and it's like we called it the nail polish cult because we were all really obsessed with nail polish and nail art at that point in time. And I bought tons and tons of nail polish, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh god, I'm not even enjoying like what I have. So I stopped buying nail polish for a long time, and that's kind of how I felt with tarot decks. So I haven't bought anything. I bought the Saki in like 2018, and then 2019 I did not purchase a deck. Came really close at the end of the year with the Lioness, one of the Lioness decks. I haven't decided which one I want of hers. But this year I've decided I'm going to purchase some decks because, well, wowzers. Oh my god. Oh wow. I freaking love this deck. Okay. I'll stop oogling. Because I literally just got it. So just barely opened it. Cardstock feels nice if you're a person who gets really upset about cardstock. I don't like it when, it's like if they're too flimsy, it's kind of annoying. And when they're too heavy, it's also kind of annoying. But this is nice. It feels good and sturdy. There's the back. That's really gorgeous. Oh, this is just wow. The Fool. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, man alive. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to really like this deck. Oh, my God. Oh, the Hierophant. I like that. I'm going to have to get my glasses and look at that face closer. I dropped the Lovers and someone else. Probably the Chariot. This is a very different imagining of what things are. Like strength. How do you have the strength to get through this point in your life? Wow. This is just Hermit, light and the dark aspect. Let's see, let's get Tower's like, oh god. Where's the one card? Okay. 12, 13. Count. Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, this is the one this is Death. And it's kind of like, is this the one card that I'm kind of like, I'm not sure on. But I knew about this card when I bought the deck. I was kind of like, where? It's like death is a tabula rasa. Death is nothing. Nothing happens. I don't know. Do we need to get rid of preconceived notions? That's why it's blank. That's one I'm gonna have to kind of sit with. But, oh God, just wow. The majority of this is just stunning. Like there's the devil. Just oh man. Oh wow. Just oh. I've got light temperance. And really, any deck, there's always going to be something. That's a different envisionment of the sun. I really kind of like it, though. Ooh. So, this is kind of weird. If you're not into weird, I don't think I would recommend this deck to you. If you're kind of like weird, quirky, oddball decks, I think this would be one you're probably going to enjoy. The colors are really beautiful. Let's get out of the wands. Where's the Queen of Wands? There's the Knight of Wands. So there's the Queen of Wands. There's the Knight. There's the Page. There's the King. Ooh, man. Knight of Cups. It has a slightly darker edge to it. And some of the envisionings are a little different. Like this is the Ten of Cups, which usually is like kind of a happy card. And this one's a bit more, I'm not sure, chaotic. I'm really looking forward to getting to know this deck and what it has for me to understand. Ooh. This one, swords. Some of these swords are kind of put me in mind of, not that they resemble them in any way, of the Cosmic Tarot, but that one has some really intense swords. And this one, why, you know, they're not quite as ray-like and stabbing people. They are pretty interesting. A little Cthulhu-esque there. Ooh. Got my head in the clouds. Very different. I gotta say that. Very, very different. This one's Cups, didn't we? It's just, this one I think is probably, I find this one just amazing. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh. I am very much looking forward to getting to know this deck. Yeah. Here's another one of the ones that's kind of like, Like this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is usually kind of like this happy card, and we got that was dead decaying bird. The impermanency of life? I'm not sure. overall, I really love this deck and I would recommend it. It's got some quirks to it. It's got some things that are going to make you think. And I kind of like those decks at this point in time. Yeah, they tend to give you a bit more challenging in thought and stuff than just kind of your normal tarot deck. Not that, you know, pretty normal tarot decks can't be totally fun to use. Morgan Greer is pretty normal, and so Sacred Rose in a way, as far as symbology and things like that. And those are two of my favorite decks. So let's do a quick little, see what this deck has to say. See what the Hayworth deck has to tell us today. Ooh, so we got the King of Pentacles. Let me put this in its cute little pouch. It's a little stiff. Could use the pouch could use a slightly larger opening. I may. Okay, we're having a fight with it. I'm having pouch problems. It's a little tight. Okay, I digress. So just be aware of that. The pouch thing is a little tight. So we got the King of Pentacles. And it's almost like he's got a headache or something. Or he's like, what's... Is he pulling the flowers out of his head? And he's got these flowers coming out of his head. So, what does this say to me? What's the word? What are you keeping in that needs to come out? What of your thoughts and beliefs are stuck in your head and you can't get them out, and in not a good way? So instead of having this flowers come out, you're constantly struggling to find where it is you're going, to find that concrete path, and not being able to see where these flowers can take you in your day, in your life, and move you along whatever that path is to your prosperity. Or you're sitting around clutching your head, ignoring your flowers, wrapped up in your internal dialogue about what you think it is, instead of paying attention to what's actually there coming out of your head about your prosperity, your abundance, your wealth, and moving into a place where you can follow where those flowers are willing to take you and not be so wrapped up in your brain. Interesting message. Alrighty, so Hayworth deck, I'm really loving it so far. It prompted me to end a very long deck fast. So yeah, very excited to get to know this deck and work with it one-on-one with daily draws for a while and see where it takes me. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day and go out there and be the love in the world.